Last week, I told you about a 3 on Your Side viewer who said her prepaid Visa card had been wiped out for almost $1,000. Now, if you think what happened to her would never happen to you, think again.
It's just scary.
You may remember Sierra Gosnell from a previous 3 on Your Side report. In that report, she explained how her Insight Visa prepaid card was somehow cloned and her account was wiped out for almost $1,000. And it took just minutes to do.
That fast. They can rack up and clear out your account that fast, and there's nothing you could do.
Apparently, a crook went to a Walgreens and swiped a card that had all of Sierra's account information on it. In 3 simple transactions, Sierra lost $970. So 3 on Your Side wanted to know, how is a card cloned and how can you protect yourself?
Let's start with the premise that breaches have become the third certainty in life behind death and taxes.
Adam Levin is a cybersecurity expert and says there's a few ways Sierra's card could have been cloned.
One is breaches, one is skimming, one is shimming, and one is using free public Wi-Fi.
Let's start with a data breach, which we hear about all the time in the news. For example, remember when the credit reporting agency Equifax was breached? Sierra's card information could have been stolen and sold on the dark web.
Just millions upon millions of credit cards and debit cards have been exposed through breaches over the past few years.
And once thieves have your credit or debit card numbers, they can clone a card with your identical information. Then there's skimming.
And skimming that's been around a very long time. You go to a restaurant, a store, you don't realize that when someone takes your card in the back, they're actually making a copy of it and then using that information to create a cloned version of your card.
Another way your debit or credit card is cloned is through a method called shimming. That's when a small device is secretly inserted into a card reader and waits for you to insert your card.
And shimming it's a wafer-thin device, and it has an embedded microchip and flash storage. It appeared in Arizona recently and in Canada and one other place, so this is kind of a new thing.
We may never know exactly how Sierra's card was cloned, but it's something that does happen in this day and age, and it will unfortunately continue.
Criminals are getting much more sophisticated. They are very creative. They are very persistent. They are armed. They are weaponized, and they're coming after each and every one of us.
And if you buy something online, never ever use public Wi-Fi to do that. You have to remember, public Wi-Fi is not secure, and your information could be stolen. I'm Gary Harper, 3 on Your Side.